doing very well. My name is Annabelle and we are at Alliance the Francaise. This is a French school behind us. Okay, we also have Alliance Francaise in other parts of the country. So I'll be taking you on a tour. Omalita will be our tour guide. And we'll also speak to the director of the school so that we can know some history about this very school. So let's go. So I will say bonjour, bonsoir, bonne nuit, sapa.
This is Alliance the Francaise, and it's the second French school I'm visiting in Kano. The first one was the Francaise French secondary school, which is located at Madobi. Alright, so now we entered inside of the school restaurant, which is still under construction, which is why I had Omalita take us as a tour of this video. She knows the in and out of the school. And while heading upstairs, I am truly and extremely impressed with the interior designs. You can see the fire extinguishers positioned properly for emergencies, and the chandeliers, the lights are so beautiful and elegant. And in case you come to the school, this is the first place you're going to enter. Yeah, it's the reception, and this is Grace. Yes, in case whenever you visit, you see Grace, you can see all the official photos and the rest. So from here, it's going to lead you to two classrooms. Yes, class 1 and class 2 and so on. So the designs here are truly outstanding. So tell me how someone would not really feel motivated to learn, like in this kind of environment. Every way the language just enter your head. So there are ACs, there are fans, and everything needed, to keep the space cool and comfortable. So Omalita also took me to the other classrooms. All right, so that is where we are heading to right now. From the well designed to the chairs and all overall layouts. And in case you prefer a more private learning, yes, you can see this lady here. She's taking a private class. Just that is just gonna cost you a little bit. So maybe you're that type that don't really like learning in a group. Yeah, we have the group classrooms and the private ones. You can always choose any which one you want. All right, so you can see the board there. Yeah, that's the pen board. Well, by the way, Omalicha was once a student here, so she understands a bit of French too. So everything is just so beautiful. We are still going to head upstairs, so I'm gonna take you guys along. The school is actually big, like so big. Yeah, we are already heading to the second floor where I have a surprise for you. Yeah, let me put it that way, a surprise for you. You can see the designs are almost the same. Yeah, let me just say the same. So this section leads us into the art gallery. Oh my god, yes, you can see the stunning artworks representing African culture. Some of these pieces have very deep meaning. Honestly, maybe I'm not really familiar with them, but they look incredibly beautiful. You can see the expressions of northern culture and different African traditions all represented here. And from this art gallery, we have about 2 doors. Yes, one for an office, and the other one is leading us into the library, which I'm also going to take you in there. You can see the beautiful artworks, man. So beautiful. So here is a library. Okay, there are so many books here, books for all level. In case you don't know, this very school accepts both adults and children. Okay, so you will definitely find both children's storybooks and adult books. Toys for the younger learners. You can see the toys here. It helps them learn more as well. So learning a language here doesn't only involve speaking. You also learn mathematics, biology, and other subjects. Yeah, other subjects, but all is going to be in French. So it's just like a normal school. So the library is full of air conditions, and you can see books arranged properly here according to levels. We have the level A1, we have the A2, the B1, and we also have the B2 and so on. So these are just stages of language learning. In case you don't know, yeah, you have to know now. Language learning has stages, just like in Chinese. We have the HSK1, HSK2, HSK3, up to HSK6, which is near native speaker. So if you get up to HSK6, that means you're almost like a native. So they also have laptops here available for learning and online practices. So from the library here, we are moving into the conference room. So this is where the staff holds meeting with the director and other important meetings as well. So it's beautifully arranged and well organized. From this conference room here, there are also so many doors here, right, which I feel they are just for privacy reasons, but there are doors also leading directly to the director's office, so which is where we are heading right now. So here we are at the director's office. We're going to be having a conversation with him, all right, so he can tell us more about his school.
Sir.
So can you please tell us your name and brief introduction?
My name is Ali Dabo. I'm the director of Alliance Francaise Kano. Alliance Francaise has been established in Kano since 1982. So it's a quite long history of Alliance Francaise. So in the first place, French embassy was sending expatriate to run, but nowadays he's a native. As you see, I'm a native of Kano. Was the one handling everything about Alliance Francaise now. We have Alliance Francaise in 10 states in Nigeria. In the north, we have Maiduguri, Kano, Kaduna, and Abuja. And then in the south part of Nigeria, we have Owerri, Enugu, Ibadan, and so on. Oh, you know, French is on purpose. Most of our students are coming here. They have their aim to achieve. You know, the world has changed. You know, when you have a second international language, it's making something. You know, we are a language center. In fact, we teach international languages. So we teach French. Very soon we'll start Chinese class for those who want to learn Chinese for many purposes. You know, some students used to go to China to study nowadays, and there is a lot of business people who interact with Chinese, so they would like to learn. So there is the demand for Chinese language. And Spanish, because we have that capability to teach also Spanish. So very soon we'll introduce it. You know, language goes with culture. You know, they are going together. You know, and we teach French. You know, French have their own culture. Even the way to greet in French is different than the way we greet in English or in Hausa. Or, you know, in French people kiss. You know, what is not in is not in our culture. This is the only thing I can say now. But there is a lot of things also in terms of cooking, in terms of a lot of things. So language is going with culture. When you learn a language, you know how those people interact, how they do their things, how they greet, how they do everything. We have various type of students. So let me start by the one who used to benefit from scholarship. Used to go to Morocco. There is a scholarship program between Kano State and Morocco. So every year we used to have some students who are going. So we take them to an intensive class. Okay, so to allow them to start their study the first year they arrive, instead of spending a year to learn French, because Morocco is a French-speaking country.
Okay.
So this is one of the type. We have people who want to just have a second language, international second language, in their CV, because it will boost their CV. They can, you know, they can discover so many things and even work for international organizations. You know, world has changed. If you have just one international language, you will not benefit of a lot of things. But if you have at least 2 international languages, many doors will open for you. Okay, as I mentioned, like you know, let me take an example. In Abuja, we have an ECOWAS organization here in Nigeria. They are in Abuja, but we in Nigeria, we don't have a second language. We don't have French, and those who can have French used to benefit for their work and all these things. Most of the workers in ECOWAS, they are foreign. Either they are coming from Senegal, Niger, Cotonou, Benin Republic, or Togo. They are the one, filling the gap, because we Nigerians were not qualified with just English. Most of them, they are bilingual. They have French, and in addition, they have English. I'm advising our students, and not only students, business people, to learn international languages. It will help, in terms of their study, in terms of their businesses, and so many other things. Is an advantage. Is in addition.
If you have the opportunity to learn a foreign language, what language would that be? Let me know in the comment below. Thank you guys for being part of this video. See you around. Sai Chen.